Hello and welcome to my Wings of Liberty ladder games where compared to all the one-base garbage, we're hardly dealing with it. I like to, for those of you who don't watch my other videos, my style is very similar to what you would see in the 2012 tournaments, basically the prime of Wings of Liberty days. This is going to be my placement. Now, I haven't been uploading lately because there was a bug that crashed my recorder on load. I don't really know how to deal with it, so I didn't really record for a while. Also, this game is kind of frustrating because, you know, a lot of garbage. Now, this is going to be Zerg versus random. I'm hoping that I won't deal with, you know, ZVZ because it's such a bullshit matchup. I think for the last 5 placements I did in the previous season, I think 3 of them were ZVZs, and I just refuse to deal with that shit. I do prefer 15 hatch expand because not because I like the economy from it. I mean, yes, the economy is nice, but the main reason I do 15 hatch is because I like how the queens line up. That's going to make injects management a lot easier. I actually wanted to scout there, but I noticed that it wasn't the correct drone. So in terms of playstyle, I like to focus on getting an early expand and going for mid-game, late-game power and going off of that. And that's because there's 10 units, at least 10 units in each race. And a lot of them can't be afforded off of one base. If you're just doing some kind of one base garbage in order to win as quickly as possible, then it doesn't exactly make for a fun game in my opinion. So I don't really do that, even though that's quote-unquote the meta. I look at that and cringe in terms of getting a good game played because, well, it's not fun. It's just fucking bullshit and exchanging wins. And I also look at it from if you want to farm portraits, if you want to just win a lot of games. I also cringe at that because it's inefficient. If you really want the most efficient thing, if you remember what people did back then for Dark Voice Portrait, they would just drop themselves down to bronze and worker rush every time. If you're not comfortable doing that, go 6 pull, 7 pull in if you're Zerg. Protoss 4 gate. Terran, just go 2 racks all in with SCVs. That's going to be the most efficient trading in my opinion. Like at least for me, it strikes a good balance between what? This guy's not walling? Okay, gateway not walling. Double gate. Of course, garbage. Yeah, it strikes me as inefficiency, so I'm gonna cringe at it either way, and it's not exactly good. So how do we defend against a non-proxy 2-gate? He's chronoing out a bop. Okay, it seems like we're not gonna be able to have a standard game in our placements. Unfortunate, but what can you do? He's mining that for some reason. I want to check his gate count. Yes, that's Overlord. Wait, what is this? That's a 3rd gate. Okay, I think I'll be favoring roaches. Forgot what this player was. Diamond, I think. I'll do that. Get queens. Actually, no, we'll do this. And we'll plant spine. Plant another one. The thing is, roaches are good against bobs because they can kite, and also they have the base armor. I'm gonna keep this one over here. I think maybe getting another queen might be good, but roaches is also very heavy on the overlords. So I saw 3 gates from here without gas, which means warp gate will be delayed. So the important thing here would be to connect the bases with creep, and I think maybe an extra queen. Like I don't see him moving out right now. If I do see him moving out, I'll probably start the Ling production. But right now it's just roach production. So you go ahead and get another overlord. An extra queen will also be helpful, but I feel like delaying that for roaches might be better. He's on 1 base, so after I flood roaches, I should be able to. Yeah. So after I flood roaches, I will be able to get some drones to catch up. Okay, let's go ahead and get speed. I know speed is a little late. We require more minerals. I'd like to know what he's doing.
We require more minerals.
I don't want to make more roaches than this. Because roaches, well, they are good against like an all-in attack. They're not really good to sit on. So these 4 roaches will do for now.
Spawn more overload. We require more minerals.
Okay, so what I want to do is first check that, and also check, of course. We should really turn the colors on, just so they're a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna hide the roaches. He's taking an expand right now. This is beginning to have the stench of a bad player about him. Lots of bobs.
We require more minerals. Metamorphosis complete.
You know what, I think... What can I say about this? I think maybe having the roaches, showing the roaches might be a good idea. No.
More overlords. We require more. Our drones are under attack.
Okay, so how what's the best way to do this? Probably like this. There's a lot of bobs. Do I have another transfuse? No, I don't have another transfuse. Okay, probably should not have fought with the drones. I haven't forgotten about the base down there, so after this round of injects, I will probably send some wings there. On 2 base, since my thing is not interrupted, I probably want to go for mutas. Although this guy, well, he's saving gas, so potentially for DTs. I don't actually know what's the best way to handle this. I do think there's a base down there, because I saw one probe go down there. So I guess what I'll do right now is get gas, because gas will allow me to get hydras, gas will get me let me get mutas. So it's just whatever I feel like at this point. So if he's got 3 bases down, then I guess the best thing for me to do would be mutas for more garbaging, because he spread himself out so thin. Hydras are good. It would be nice to get a one of these overseers. Oh, he didn't actually put anything down. Oh no, wow, more garbage. That's unexpected. I keep forgetting that like once garbage, always garbage. Why do I have so much gas? Oh, whoops. Why do I have no minerals? I guess that's my bad. Oh, my hatch went down. So this is a unexpected turn of events, because, you know, I didn't actually expect this another attack, but he did lose a lot of units in that. We have gas, so I guess we can get a Spire and try to keep ourselves in the game that way. I want to see if he has this expand up. I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. At least we know that he has units now. Or he made more stalkers, so probably DTs is not something that's imminent. Okay, so 18 drones here. I'm gonna put a Zergling here just to have a little bit earlier warning for when attacks are coming. Garbalisk Spire is almost done. I'm just basically banking all my minerals right now. If I don't see him move out, there's no reason to start making units. If I do see him move out, I could potentially make roaches. And then lings, but I said at this point we're probably good. 20 seconds to spire. Not sure if this larva links up. Gonna start working on these rocks. Not sure what he's gonna do. Okay, so behind this attack I'm gonna be droning and I'm gonna be taking another expand. It's just at this point I feel like he's, number one, wasted a lot of minerals on the garbage that he did with the Zerglings at the beginning, and number two, he's wasted, like he doesn't have that base down there. So as far as I'm concerned, he only has 2 base. And to that, Mutas is probably the best answer. Although I can't sit on this Muta tech, so what I'm gonna do is get up this. Although if he continues to make nothing but gateway units. No, Hydras are a good answer. I don't really like the Ling Muta style because, oh, more gateway units. Robo. He's not gonna be able to afford on. Oh, whatever. 3 Robos, no Robo Bay. Okay, free base over here. Okay, Robo Bay. He actually has a lot of things. Wow. He has a lot of production, which makes me think that he has more than... What does this make me think? He's on 2 base with all that production. He's not going to be able to afford it all, and he's already wasted... Yeah, I need lings. I need lots of lings. If he moves out right now and he loses that army, I feel like I'll be in good shape. I will get that +1. I feel like I'll keep these mutas around and continuously garbage with them. Because I just feel like it's something I need to keep myself in this game. It looks like he's not moving out right now. So that gives me a little bit of breathing room. I have mutas. Looks like he might be going Potters. I need to be active with the mutas. I only pulled them back because... I only pulled them back because I thought he was attacking. So it looks like mass Colossi production. Now mass stalkers. So right now his only options are to, because I killed off like 2 bases worth of probes. So the only option he has is to attack right now, which is why I'm making the Hydras, or to wait until later and basically play at a very big disadvantage. You can sort of see this is why mutas are just like such a bitch. Okay, so he's attacking down there for some reason. Let's see, Hydras. I want to know what his upgrades are like. Try and get a sense of that. Actually, the army is moving towards my base. It's got +2 shields. That's not good. I think +1 armor. My +1 armor is done. So what I have to do is keep this shit alive. Oh shit, he's got cloaked units. Okay, we might lose that base. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Those are all observers. So as I predicted, he basically only has the option of attacking right then, or, you know, playing from very behind. I mean, yes, he did kill a handful of drones, but I don't think that's a problem. I'm gonna secure my win by taking this base. He's probably having Colossi at this point. See, I can't have this. Muta count is down, so I guess more standard transition into Roach Hydra Cure Potter would probably be best. Saturating bases. 4. No, I don't have this one numbered. Okay, our Overlord count is good. Yeah, he's got that base. So I'm beginning to sacrifice Lings and switch them for, you know, higher units. I have a lot of gas, so what I can do is I'll get rid of the Stalkers. Yeah, he's starting Colossi production. I don't know why he has a +2 shields, that's so weird. Maybe the Mass Hydra is not good against Colossi, but whatever. Got Cure Potters. We'll let him think he has that base. I'm making Cure Potters first because Cure Potters take a long time to make. Okay, the drones followed up correctly. 19 workers here, can probably transfer one. Let's see if he cannon this up. If not, I'm just gonna apply some pressure. Nope, he didn't cannon this up. Well, I managed to kill 3. And for now, Roach spam.
Unacceptable command. We require more minerals.
Being max is definitely a good problem to be having. So Infestation Pit and Hive Tech, that's basically our next goal.
Unacceptable command.
Did I expand? Nope. I'm mostly expanding right now to keep up 3 bases. I know he doesn't have a lot of like, he has a lot of production, but he doesn't have a lot of resources to back off that production. Unfortunately, we don't have roaches. Or we don't have roach speed. So keep the DTs with... Oh, there we go, roaches. There, I'll keep the Overseer with that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna attack the front and we're gonna garbage the back with the Lings. It's just sort of standard Zerg at this point to garbage with Lings. It's just to send Lings in, not even garbage. Like, I'm not doing anything particular with them. I'm just like sending them in. Like, they can do whatever they want, for all I care. Okay, his army is there, whatever. Probably pull the Hydras back. Yeah, he's just been garbaged too heavily, and also he shouldn't have attacked back then. I think if he just sat back and played a standard game, he might be in better shape, but at that point it's already a little bit too late because he's lost so much. And that was my Zerg placement. Let's see where we got placed. Okay. I got placed Platinum 2. I think that might be because I didn't play a lot back then. It feels like all I've been playing the past year was placements. But let's see if we can get our ass off of Platinum this season. Maybe play a little bit more.